Okay, guys, what's going on? What's going on? All right, so like I said, appreciate you guys getting on here. Really grateful for that. We had some more people trying to get on, but this account is having some technical difficulties, and it's not treating people on their phone too well. So we're just getting here. Like I was saying before we started this, Cameron's kind of the mastermind behind this. The guy that really pushed us to get this started, and it's not like we're switching views from anything else. People that we are working with and people that we're not working with. This is just something we're adding to our tool belt, if you will, and focusing more on the culture, the atmosphere, the positive group, and it's going to be more like a glorified club. But without that anymore, I'm going to go ahead and let Cameron cover what he wants to, and I'll chime in later. Then we can brainstorm on everything if we want, and if it's too late, you guys hop off, and I'll follow up with you guys later. But without further ado, Mr. Cameron Collins, the man behind it all. Let's sum it up and go for it, bro.
Thanks a lot, Zach. First off, I'm really, really grateful to, kind of be spearheading this project, if you will. Really, it just started, it kind of came up out of nowhere. It's really a culmination of things that, I've been trying to put together along with things that I've seen in the industry, things that have worked, things that haven't. And one thing that I've noticed, personally, my goal, and I think that it's the same goal that a lot of people have in the industry. However, whatever company you're in, the issue with network marketing, with affiliate marketing, marketing online, aligned with, the only people that you're able to inspire, mentor, reach out to are those that can afford to be in your company. And a lot of companies are used to, upwards there. Doobly Woocars is a big one that a lot of us are all on board with right now, and the price point being a minimum of $600 to join Doobly. And, personally, it's great mentoring the people that are joining that team, and I love it, and I wouldn't change it for the world. But I started looking for ways to be able to reach out to more people to where, I could go back and I could still mentor the people that were coming back to me and saying, look, I just can't afford to join Woocard, I can't afford to join Doobly. Because at whatever company we're a part of, whether it's Vimo, Woocard, Doobly, I think that, across the board, we'd all love to be able to reach out to inspire more people, to mentor more people, at least personally speaking. And I get a lot of people that I'll talk to on a daily basis, and, honestly, I don't have the time to be doing it for free per se, but, we'll just be talking, and, I love getting at the advice, but I wanted to find a way where I could get these people plugged in, not only, like, with myself, but with a team. I wanted to be able to give the people who couldn't afford to join Woocard Doobly while we're, a part of that movement, and while it's a great movement, I wanted to give people outside of that the ability to get plugged in with us, with our resources, with our knowledge. It's kind of like Ty Lopez, how he says, I only charge 10% of what I think the value of my product is. So if something is worth $1,000, he only charges $100 for it. And that's something that I kind of wanted to take, and I wanted to be able to apply it to, everything that we have going on. So with all that said, it's like Zach said, we're not really doing anything new. I know we're doing, and my priority hasn't been to start this business. In fact, it's quite the opposite. My priority is still Woocard, still Doobly, it's still to drive traffic to, all the places that, we've been working on these past couple months. But I almost started this as like a filter. The people who are coming back to me and they love the concept, I love what you're doing. But what I did was I found a company really, really low cost. Now, when I said that, I'm not talking about $100, $50. That to me was just huge, because finding this company was it's cheap. So people who say money is an issue, if they're saying $18 is an issue, then you really don't want that person on your team. We understand when $600 is an issue, but when $18 is an issue, that's a different story. So it eliminates money from the problems. Now, again, I'm still approaching people, and for the most part, I'm presenting Woocard Doobly, and the people who aren't able to afford that, I was kind of, I guess you could say, feeding them into this runoff company. And it's something that, we can all apply, because, we all have our primary businesses. And the really cool thing is, like I said, it's only $18, so we're able to get a lot of people really quickly. It's going to be easy to ramp up that team because it's such a low cost. And the really awesome thing is that, all the people that I've closed, I haven't even mentioned the company. I haven't mentioned the name of the company. The way that I've been pitching it is as a mentorship program. So again, it just goes back to everything that we're trying to do as a team, as leaders in the industry. We want to lead by example. So the people who come to me, they're like, look, I can't afford WooCar, I can't afford Doobly. I say, great. How would you like to get in touch with my team? $18 one-time payment, dirt cheap, and you're basically buying into us. You're buying into the value that we have. It's almost like purchasing the Tai Lopez 67 Steps program. You're purchasing that mentorship program. You're not purchasing an MLM model. You're not purchasing, a money-making system. And that's what I've started doing, is I've started selling what we as a team have to add to people. And I don't know, maybe it's something that, maybe it's kind of like a new concept out there, but it's really cool because, people are buying into this, into our team, but they're also able to make money from it as they grow their company. So again, I chose the company Four Corners as kind of my feeder company. And, I'm not going to knock on them. It's a good business. They have a really good comp plan, actually. But the really great thing about them is that I don't want to say they're under the radar, but they're so versatile. If you look at other companies like MCA or like, EPS, email processing system, all of those companies have a niche. MCA, they're targeted towards people who like cars. Email processors really geared towards people who want to make money fast, cheap, easy, free. Four Corners is kind of like a middle ground of that. So, there's still a little skin in the game. I tell people, I'm like, look, if you can afford $18, my philosophy is then you really just don't, you're not serious about making money. And I was on the phone for 10 minutes and I closed the guy. So again, it's just so easy because all those people that we've been talking to, now's the time to go back to all the prospects you've been talking to the past 4 or 5 months, in WooCar, hit them up and be like, hey, join our team, join our team still, and the end goal is actually, and here's the genius part, is that all those people that I've been going to that have said, look, I can't afford it, I'm not only telling them, look, for $18 you're getting our team, for $18 you're getting literally a life-changing decision, but we're going to help you build the income required to join the big boy companies. We're going to help you establish the residual income to ramp up so you can afford to join WooCar, so you can afford to join Doobly. So it's really a two-step process is how I present it. I look at it as, hey, you're joining Four Corners, you're joining our, you're joining our team, you're joining Four Corners, and what we're going to do is we're going to get your feet wet. There's a concept called foot in the door marketing, and it's basically, just give them a place to start. So $18, they lock in their spot, they're plugged in, they know, they'll learn who we are, they'll learn how we work, they'll, understand marketing, they'll learn how to build a business, they'll learn, offer, and here, Zach's got the ball rolling. We've been getting a lot of interest, and it's so easy to go back to all your prospects and just say, hey, look, I know that WooCar isn't working out for you, I know that you're not able to afford it, but we'd still love to have you join our team. And I guarantee you guys that you'll be able to get at least your first tier of 4 people signed up. And with that, I'm going to go ahead and throw it over to Zach. I don't know if you're there. Can you hear me, buddy?
Yeah, can you hear me?
I'm going to toss it over. Yeah, we can hear you. So I'm going to go ahead and throw it over to Zach, let him do some extra thoughts. And, that's really the what we've got going on here. I think it's a huge deal because, like he says, we're going back, we're capturing all those old prospects. It's really, really awesome. So that, I'll let you take it away, Zach.
Yeah, guys, so pretty much, like I was saying at the beginning, it's something I think that'll keep us in the game, keep us sharp, keep us sharpening our skills, and just keep us accountable and all together, because you guys that do work with me already know that the team chat is a little low key right now just because everyone's off doing their own thing, their own niche, which is fine, but we still need that accountability, we still need that team to feel a part of whatever, and it's just a lot more positive. And we're trying to get out to San Diego in a month, and I wouldn't mind if this is going to help us pay for that. Not saying that we're going to make $1,000 this month, but Cameron and I'm not sure if you mentioned it or not, but we are going to be testing some auto posters, some SEO work that we're learning to be able to feed traffic to this and get eyes on this opportunity, whether it be videos or Weebly sites or capture pages or whatever it is. And we're just using this as like something to learn how to drive traffic to and learn our niche and everything. And then, you know, if we can bring those new eyes in and get new, fresh meat people, and because that's the thing, you know, the the thing we're wanting to do here is just make relationships, meet new people, because it's not about what you know, it's about who. And the only difference between a contact and a contract is the R, you know, and that's the relation. You can't have a contact without the contact. You can't have a contract without a contract. You can't get food on the table. So, you know, it all boils down to just who you know, and the more contacts you have, the more opportunity will arise, and the more hookups you'll have, you know, in life. So, I think that this is something that's small, easy. We can capture their attention with a low one-time payment. We don't have to mention the company, don't have to mention the price or anything. You know, say I've just been telling, you know, all you guys, you have $20 to invest, you know, with me to pretty much, like I was saying, you know, join this club, join, you call it freaking whatever you want, but just something to hold us accountable, keep us all together, and also learn some new things online and use this computer right here to make money behind the computer, but all together, so we can do whatever we want, dude. Because that's my goal right now. A lot of you know I'm trying to, you know, make all my money through the internet. Nothing, you know, rely on no money, but just having an internet connection. So this, I think, will do it. You know, for you guys that are new or have been behind the scenes watching what I've been doing, or watching my team, or you know, you're brand new to this. Like I said, it doesn't matter. This is for anybody. This is motivation. This is something to keep you on the right track instead of wasting money on useless shit. You know, like Ty Lopez was saying earlier, I shared a video on my Facebook, and it's really fucking good. Just talking about, you know, watching where you're spending your money. Are you spending it on energy drinks and strippers and Jordan? Are you spending it on books, on knowledge, on personal development, on events, you know, things that are going to really propel you in life? Because, I mean, if you don't work on yourself, no one else is going to do it for you, man. And it doesn't matter, you know, what you do. You got to be balanced. You got to have that health, wealth, love, and happiness, and this is going to be part of it. And just it's going to be fun, dude. It's going to be a good time. Like I said, keep us together until we learn this SEO stuff. Then we can all do our own thing, and this will just be bringing in traffic. Because who's going to say no to $18 one time to join? You know, pretty much our mentorship. Pretty much, you know, until, like we were saying earlier, until we can create our own membership or academy or company or whatever. This is going to be, if you want to get in our inner circle, if you want to be mentored into greatness, this is going to, you know, be that outlet. So that's kind of the vision that Cameron and I have put together separately. You know, we haven't even really got together and talked about this. This is, you know, something that just needed to happen, and this, it just fell in place. And you know, we've been doing a lot of personal development, working on ourselves, and I'm glad that you know, Cameron stepped up and has made this happen. We've got people on our team. That's something I want to mention real quick. We do have some spots left. It's Force Matrix, so it's we're enrolling 4, one here, one here, one here, one here, for instance. And anytime I enroll someone else after my 4, it'll go into the next person, the next person, the next person, supposedly. And pretty much, you know, again, it's not about the money, because we're not trying to get to the whatever rank or the $1 million a day. You know, if we make some money, that's cool, but mostly just keep us all together. Like Cameron was saying, just have a little skin in the game, so people can really, you know, opt in, and you know, let people know this isn't just some BS, some get rich quick. This is a, you know, 18-month plan. If you want to transition from not knowing anything to, you know, doing everything online, making your income online, and then doing whatever you want, that's fine too. But this is going to really give you the good life. That's what I'm, you know, trying to pass on Ty Lopez. little thing, because what he's done for me has helped me a lot. I went through his program, and it's really revolutionized my daily living. So with that, if Cameron has anything, if you guys have any questions, I'm about to take it off. And Cameron, you want to end up with anything?
Yeah, I did. I just wanted to say that really the big takeaway here is, really the big takeaway here is that, I started it as a project, I guess, if you will, as like a feeder company. It's to get people's feet wet that aren't able to afford the initial investment of, we're giving them our training program, we're giving them our mentorship, we're giving them a place to start. And where this really has some huge application is that we can take what we're doing here amongst our team and we can actually apply it out to other companies. So like I'm talking to Vima, they're having some big teams, and we can bring them into our Four Corners mentorship program, and they can bring, other people in as well. So, this goes well beyond what we're doing. Wucar wants to become extremely agnostic from anyone that sooner or later they're going to cut as many, and you can see it's happening slowly, but some people are going to be left around standing wondering, what do I do? Wondering, should I still have my Doobly membership? Should I leave it? So once they drop those ties, projects like this are becoming more and more drive towards the source, the start of what I think we're in my team, in my WooCard team, but that's in any company, whether you're in Vima, Nove, well, I would say Wake Up Now, but just whatever company you're in, this is, selling yourself is far more important than selling the business and the company. And that's just huge. It's huge that we get ourselves out there, that we build our leadership, and really, I'm just grateful to be in the position that I am. This project. So, guys.